YouTube friendly. She's useless to you. And I'm going to say why. Okay. I know that sounds awful to say it like that, to objectify in that way. But the thing is this, men don't ask for much from women, right? We want some booty, maybe a sandwich here or there, peace and quiet. Men don't want much. Women, however, taller than me, make more money than me, successful, confidence, all this stuff, right? Big dick, all this other stuff. So women require a lot from men. So men don't ask for much. But since we don't ask for much, the things that we ask for are much more important. So if a girl doesn't give you sex, bro, that's like 1/3 of what she's supposed to give you gone, 50% almost. So my thing is this. If you're in a relationship right now, for all the guys that are watching out there, you're in a relationship with a girl, your wife, whatever it is, and she's no longer giving you enthusiastic sex, start to prepare to kick her to the curb, okay? Because what'll happen is if a woman doesn't respect you, this is what she's gonna do. She's gonna dangle that pussy against you. Oh, you want some of this? Oh, okay, take out the trash. Cook for me. Oh, take me to Nobu. Take me to Komodo. And that right there, when a woman starts leveraging bedroom fun against you, that's when she no longer respects you guys. Facts. And right now you're seeing the byproduct of a woman that no longer respects her husband. You know what I'm saying? Talking to him like this in the way. Because here's the thing right now. He probably still pays the bills. He probably still protects her.
Oh, he does.
He probably still takes care of her. So his roles are still he's still doing his job. But she ain't doing her job saying, well, I didn't force you, blah, blah, blah. Shifting blame, not taking accountability. So guys, if your girl ain't giving you bedroom fun, she doesn't have to give you sex. I'm not saying she has to. But what I am saying is that you need to kick her to the curb and find a girl that will.
I got to say, though, this man is brave. He is on a live interview telling his wife this in person. Yo, props to you, brother. I don't know who you are, but goddamn, that's your wife, bro.
He already lost having the conversation with her.
Yeah.
But what's your take? We'll start with Nessa and work our way around.
Honestly, I agree with you guys. Like, as men, like you said, you don't really ask a lot, like, for women besides sex. So it's like, I'm a person that enjoys sex, and if there isn't that in the relationship, honestly, I don't know if I can stay in something like that.
Wow.
You know? It's like,
well, here, how about this though? Let's say you don't feel like having sex, but would you give it to him if he's feeling it?
Okay.
He wants to have it?
Yeah.
That's the real question. It's not when you want it, it's when he wants it.
Okay, yes, but you'd have to like either go down on me first or something. Cause like, if I'm not in the mood, you know, like I'm not wet.
Okay, then you break up with her guys. Okay. You want the best part then after that.
Come on.
Okay.
You guys have sex with no foreplay?
Hold on. So let me ask you this. So it's funny you said, because I actually kind of agree with you. But let me ask you this though. What if you want sex, right? 3 times a day?
Like I said, I'm a person that really enjoys it. So I don't mind.
Okay.
But like if I'm like really tired, let's say one day, and you know, I've been out all day and like I just like my body hurts, like I've been walking in heels for hours, like I'm just tired, and you get mad at me for saying no because I'm tired, then I'm gonna feel like I'm like forced to have like sex with you.
Because I will admit, right? You should have some rest days, of course, especially if it's like a big dick. But at the same time, does the guy rest his support for you financially? He doesn't.
Which is why you gotta have multiple women.
Right? The house, look, the lights have to be on.
Money line.
Don't agree with that.
The car has to be running. Bills have to be paid. There's no rest days for the guy. So for you, why is your rest days?
Takes 2 minutes.
I'm just curious. I'm asking you a question.
For me, because like I work a lot, like often, like I said, I'm a model or like I'm an artist. Like I'm always doing something. Like I'm just always doing something. So like I get tired, you know. I'm a hard worker. Okay. And I get tired.
And I think that's okay to say no one time.
It's okay.
Guys.
It's not that you're saying no all the time. It's just
so
you guys don't think your girl can say no?
Yeah,
like you come home and you want to and she don't want to and she says no, it's a problem, you're gonna kick her to the curb?
Yeah, the woman is not like
yes.
What the hell?
Here's
what
question.
do you mean yes?
If I come home from work and I am tired, I want to chill with my girl and I want to have sex, and she's like, oh nah, babe, I'm tired. Then at that point, remember we agreed to a monogamous relationship. So my deal is of the bargain. I'm paying the bills. I'm taking care of the whole household. If all I want is some pleasure when I get home from work, why is that bad?
I don't understand the link between paying the bills and having sex with what's the connection?
Because remember, right? It takes 2 roles in a relationship. One person does A, one person does B. If I'm the guy and I'm a real man, I'm taking care of the household, I'm paying the bills, and I'm adding to the family. When I get home from that whole stressful day, or let's say a whole week of stress, right? My girl's home as well. Why can't we have sex? Because I get it. You might be tired from mulling. I 100% get that. But I'll say this. Every now and then, I understand that. But for the most part, if I'm paying the bills, I expect on some level, you know what? If you're my girl and you don't want me to step out, then take care of me while I'm here.
Yeah, but if you have like the financial power, doesn't mean that you can decide everything in a relationship.
I feel like you should put your woman in the mood. If you want to have sex 3 times a day,
I want to come in, drop your pants, and be like,
you might not have to go down on me, but like, come kiss my neck. Be affectionate, and
I will say 100%. You can't just rush in if it's dry. That's
that's
Sahara desert
for you guys.
But you know what I'm saying.
I think a lot of guys.
I'll do that shit, but I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to say the truth about this because I love this. Because earlier in the show, we asked you ladies, would you be content with a man stepping out and having sex with other women? All of you were pretty much like, no, you will not accept that. However, you will not pleasure him when it doesn't convenience you. Hold on, let me finish.
What?
Because you guys are saying if I'm tired and I'm not ready or whatever, I should be able to say no. And my answer to that, let me finish. My answer to that is this. I get it. You know, you might have had a long day walking in your heels. You might have had a long day working. You might have had a long day doing something, whatever it may be. But the point is this, okay? That's like me saying, oh, you had a long day working with your heels? Well, you know what? I didn't pay the bills this week. You know, I was so focused on making sandwiches. Damn it, man. I was so focused on, the light just came off. Oh my God, I was so focused. Here's the problem, ladies. You guys want to be able to get the benefits of male provisioning and security and protection without giving up what you're supposed to be giving to the man. Because the reality is this, if someone breaks into the house, right, and I'm your husband, I'm supposed to protect and care for you. I can't just say, damn, man, I'm not really feeling it right now. Like, you know, I'm kind of scared. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, this guy might kill me. You know what? I'm not in the mood. You know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling brave today. You got this one, right? You can watch the porn. You got this one? The gun's in the thing. I'm going to go back to sleep. No, that's the problem, is that a man's roles are static while your roles are negotiable. And my argument is this. If you want to be able to say, I want to have bedroom fun at this time, whatever, you want to have these rules in place with when you're going to pleasure a man, when what he asks for is actually not that important. It's very little compared to what he gives you, putting his life on the line, providing for you financially, putting a house over your head, paying the bills, etc. You can't even give him sex. Then you need to at least accept the reality that he's going to want to have sex with other women, and you should not only allow it, but you should not, well, not even, I'm not even going to say allow because you don't really have the choice there, but you should accept it and let him do it and not give him a hard time, because all of you guys want to be able to exercise your sexual privilege, but you still want to get his roles all the time non-negotiable, which is fucked up, which is why it is BS that guys have to bring all this to the table and women don't want to give them sex. And that's why I tell guys all the time, by you being a man, being in a relationship with a woman, you have to bring more to the table than she does. I hate to say it like that. Women date up. They don't date down. So if you're dating up, you're not looking for an equal. You're looking for a superior. So if you're looking for a superior, you got to provide for that superior. And if you don't want to do it, that's cool, but you're going to have to share them.
Okay, I want to hear your thoughts.
You can't have your cookie and eat it too, man. Your cake and eat it too.
I want to hear your thoughts.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So I feel like when you're in a relationship, most men, and when I first got in, you first get into a relationship, there's a lot more sex. And I feel like that is because it's exciting and everything like that. When you get used to being in a relationship with somebody, I don't think if a woman is telling her man, no, I don't want to have sex, no, I don't want to have sex, and he's doing those things, like purposely trying to put her in the mood, kissing on her, I think then that's a problem. Yeah. But if you're coming home and you're just like, hey, I need you to do it. And then, oh, she doesn't want to give it to you. And, oh, well, why aren't you giving it to me? Now I'm going to go see the girl next door. But it's like, you didn't even try to put me in the situation.
He doesn't have to, though. Well, I'm going to go a step further. Your pleasure is irrelevant. I'm going to say it. I am going to say it. Your pleasure is irrelevant because,
why?
Because here's the thing. I'm going to say it. Most men ain't going to admit it. I'm going to say it. Your pleasure is irrelevant because a woman's, women benefit from the security, provisioning, and all the other things that a man brings to the table. The fact that you don't have to work, that you live a very comfortable life, you're able to get what you want, live up.
But
You
you're
doesn't
telling
even
about
say that.
You're
Let
telling
No,
about
hold on. Let me
the-
finish.
Yeah.
Because let's keep it a stack. We're going to have this conversation. Let's do it. Women never treat sex as what it is. What is sex? It's basically a handshake, right? Equal value exchange. Women never treat it like that. What women do is they treat sex as a value loaded exchange. And what I mean by that is they're always going to expect something in return for the sex, right? Let's keep it real. Like a girl ain't just gonna fuck you just because. And typically she's gonna want you to take her on a date, maybe shop, whatever it is. Women, to some degree, leverage sex for some kind of compliance from men. Very rarely are you gonna see a guy, you're hot, I'm hot, let's do it right now. I don't even know your name. Very rarely that's gonna happen. They're gonna leverage it. So, with that said, since you treat sex as a value-loaded exchange, right, where you're getting something in return typically, the man really doesn't have to worry about, since he's providing all these other things for you, your pleasure is irrelevant with sex because he has to bring all these other things to the table. And this is the uncomfortable reality. Your duty as a wife is to keep your man happy sexually because men don't ask for much. You guys ask for much. And by virtue of a man being in a relationship with you, I know inevitably he had to bring value to the relationship. You guys don't have to bring much to the relationship.
But do you think that's all there is to a relationship? Just sex and you paying the bills? Like, because it's not. And you guys are really making it seem like you're buying sex. Oh, I pay the bill, so you have to fuck me. Like, no, I don't actually. Like,
No, you don't. You don't. And that's why I'm saying then you have to be content with sharing him.
no, I don't either.
You-
Like, you
okay,
can just
see,
go.
that-
like,
that-
why? Like,
You're
first
fresh.
of all, I don't have a problem with sharing my man. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay.
But if we spoke about this is us relationship and this is a me and you relationship, then it's gonna be that way because that's at the end of the day, a relationship is whatever you make it. A relationship doesn't have to go by the same guidelines that her relationship goes by and that her relationship goes by. If I meet you and we both agree, okay, this is what we're gonna do and this is how it's gonna be, and then you're gonna start cheating, then that's completely freaking different. But the way that, like, okay, because now you guys are saying like, oh yeah, but how you guys first brought it up, you guys are making it seem like you're coming home to your wife, you're looking at her and you're like, I'm tired from work, let's fuck. Nobody's gonna want to do that. Like, and that's the way you guys made it seem. You guys didn't make it seem like you guys are coming home, you're like, hey baby, you start kissing on your girl, and it goes from there. No, you guys are making it seem like you guys are walking into your house, looking at your wife and be like, I had a long day
Demanding
at
that
work,
shit.
I pay all the bills, you did nothing today, so now you have to. Like,
Okay, well, I'll
the
tell you this. Hold on.
approach.
No. Then you know what? If we're going to have these negotiable roles like this where he's got to butter you up and all that other stuff, if someone breaks into the house, all right, you can run your shit. Then you know what? I'm going to look at you and be like, hey, can you sing to me real quick? Get me ready. I'm going to like, I need to go defend us. Can you give me like, play the Vegeta theme for me? Like, come on. I need to get hyped up. Can you do that?
But
you gotta
you're
look at him like, yo, what the
sexist, but
fuck?
you're-
Like, are you crazy? We're going to get robbed right now.
Oh, but you're comparing something that has to be like life-threatening and like my safety and all of our safety because you're in the house too. We could both get shot if you're not gonna do nothing. You're comparing that to like something that isn't a danger, something that isn't like you don't need to have sex. Like you want to have sex. You don't need to have sex.
You know what's perfect? You just walked right into my trap.
Okay.
Trump card.
Exactly. He's putting himself on the line for something far more serious and more dangerous, and you can't even give him sex?
But there's no
That's the
comparison
difference.
there.
There's a big comparison.
Yeah.
He's putting his life on the line.
Because someone broke into our home where we
Yeah.
both live,
Yes.
where we all live,
But
where
hold on,
our
hold on.
kids are at.
Let me finish.
Mhm.
He's putting his life on the line to protect you.
And
putting
himself.
No. He could run out the house.
Okay, I could run out too then. We can all run.
Yeah, he could- he
You gonna
could-
take a long run? We can all run.
he could
We
run out the house.
can all run.
But let's keep it a stack, though.
Like-
Let's keep it a stack. You ain't gonna expect him to run. He's gonna have to defend the house. Most guys, if he loves his wife, he's gonna defend her. So he's putting his life on the line to protect you. But you're over
But,
here saying, "Well, if I don't feel it right now, or you don't kiss me on my neck, I'm not gonna give
I
it
think
to you."
that protect a person doesn't mean to pay the bills or
No, ladies, the
ensure,
problem is this.
ensure
You guys have a problem with doing your job, but you don't. But you have a problem with doing your job, but you don't have a problem with holding your husband to his job. See the difference? He has to put his life on the line to protect you. He's obligated to do that. But if he says, "Hey, I want you to have sex with me," and hey, I don't feel like kissing you on the neck. I just want to get my D sucked. This is a problem. I'm not an object. But he's expected to put his life on the line for you? That's ridiculous.
But how is he putting his life on the
Yeah.
line for me if they're breaking into a home where we both live at?
Yeah.
Like you're defending yourself as well. You're not only defending me. I'll hide under the bed. Like
Yeah.
go defend yourself. Run out. Do whatever you gotta do. But like,
And that's the point, is that you can't do it.
why not?
you're gonna deal with the home invaders?
Well, as a
woman?
man yourself, if I said, "Oh, babe, I got it," most men will be like, "No, you don't. I got it. I'm gonna protect you," because that's just normal. But again, you're comparing somebody breaking into our home to me having to have sex with you when you come home from work.
But what?
There's no comparison there.
You're not listening. You're just hearing me, but you're not listening.
Hold
what
on,
I'm
but-
saying is that
go ahead.
his investment is far stronger and more involved than your investment. He's got to put his life on the line, whereas he's asking you for sex and temporary discomfort, or you not wanting to do it at the time because I'm not feeling hot enough. Is you're making us think like I shouldn't have to be able to do this. And what I'm saying is that he's protecting you, putting you his life on the line for you. So he's obviously more involved.
You are not mentioning what a wife do for her husband. So you are like saying, okay,
What man do? Men do? Like, and not in every household, girls do pay bills.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
A
you
lot
what
of
your opinion
bills.
was. Of what if the man's not paying the bills? What if he's not bringing that financial value? What if he doesn't have a higher status?
80% of men's,
See, but
men's
hold on,
relationship right now.
hold on. But what he's saying is, for example, if you stop the home invasion on your own, right, and he cowers and he runs away, the next day you will break up with him, right? And that's what he's trying to say.
If someone robbed the house and I left you there to deal with it, you would break up with me the next day. You would divorce me. You'd be like, what the fuck? What I'm saying is that men should feel the same way when a girl doesn't want to give them sex. Now I get what you're saying. Well, what about for guys? I'm paying half the bills, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, that's an average guy. But most guys, like that have their shit together, whatever, they're going to cover everything. And what I'm saying is
most
that
guys don't have their shit together.
yeah, well, we're talking about guys that have their shit together.
Percent of guys.
This man is a celebrity paying all the bills for his wife and supporting her, and she ain't doing it. That's the problem. We're not talking about average guys that do 50-50. Listen, you want to do that 50-50 stuff, then yeah, cool. That's negotiable. But most guys that have their shit together financially and are like a little bit more dominant, they're not pussies.
Yeah,
they're not going to tolerate that BS. And the other thing too is that, like I said, if you're not willing to give him the sex whenever he wants, that's cool. But understand that he's going to get it from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be cool with that because you don't want to do your job. And that's what it is. And ladies get mad when I say that, but men are success objects and women tend to be looked at as sex objects. I know that's fucked up, but there's a reason why you guys can make $500 a day from selling feet pictures on OnlyFans, and we can't.
Yeah, the issue here is leverage. And most guys, like you said, they're bums. 80%, they have to go to work and they don't really cover all the bills. So matter of fact is, you would never, handle that situation the same way. However, we're talking about the top 10% of guys that are actually successful. They're doing their thing, like the guy in the video. So Myron's saying, just to break it down even further, that if I'm going to put my life on the line, if I'm going to provide for the family, right, that's my obligation. Now, your obligation is obviously household chores, taking care of the house, making sure the family's good.
And
you guys are very old
what
school.
about a family? What about the family?
No, these are traditional roles that men and women follow.
If I have children, okay, and I need to take care of my son or my daughter, and my husband go to work, it's a 50-50, because I'm a mother and I take care of my
That's two different
son.
roles, though. So
okay, but two roles, different, for sure, but two different roles. And if you come back home and say, no, I want to have sex and I'm tired, it's okay.
Yeah, like there's tomorrow.
It's okay.
There's an hour from now. There's the next day after.
But
like you're not gonna die from one nut.
It's like
here's the problem, though.
I know
a lot
that
of women say, "Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow," and then they don't do it tomorrow. So the leverage is that a lot of women say, "Oh yeah, babe, you know what? I'm tired today. I got a headache. I can't do it." And then weeks go by, days go by, and nothing happens. So I'm just saying.
And there is a problem. If it was there is a problem.
No, hold on. If it was in reverse, and I said, you know what? I can't pay the bills today. Lights are off. I'm not gonna take care of the home. Then that's a huge problem. And guess what? You're gonna leave me. So if you do it and the guy steps out, why is that a problem? Because once again,